Hey guys, and welcome back to SudoTech. Today we're starting off the 8th episode of Linux from scratch. We're going to be compiling 15 more packages as promised and getting straight on ahead with the second half of this series. We're going to be going from ps-misc all the way through Perl, which as I said before is 15 packages, and halfway through our second little compiling spree of chapter 6. Like the last video, a lot of these packages are going to be very short and they just represent small utilities that are required for your operating system. Because of that, I'm going to be going through them kind of quickly to make this video as short and easy to digest as possible, but I'll make sure to highlight important parts that you're going to need to know about. Go ahead and unpack ps-misc, change to the directory, prepare it for compilation, then run make install because the package doesn't come with the test suite, and then finally move a couple of files over to the bin directory. IANA etc is super simple to compile, just unpack it, change the directory, then run make and make install. The next four packages are M4, which contains a macro processor, Bison, which contains a parser generator, Flex, which is a utility that recognizes patterns in text, and finally grep, which we've used before to search through files, are all fairly simple, so I'll leave you on your own for this one. Go ahead and unpack it, change to the directory, configure it, make check it, and then finally make install it. Just follow the instructions in the book and you should be good to go. I didn't have any errors on this section, but of course you can leave them down in the comments below if you do have any. The next few packages are a little bit more complicated, but should be fairly straightforward. First we have readline, which contains some libraries. Once you've unpacked it and changed to the directory, go ahead and patch it. Then go ahead and fix a problem that could happen if you were to reinstall readline. Prepare it for compilation, then make it using shlib_libs is equal to -ln curses, and then go ahead and make install the package setting the same variable. We're going to move some libraries around, so make sure you recreate the symbolic link so that it points to the new location, and then finally, if you want to, you can install the documentation. The board again shell, or bash as it's more commonly referred to, can be unpacked, then changed to the directory, and then patched with a patch that we downloaded earlier. Prepare it for compilation, then make it, then change the directory that you're currently in to the user nobody so that the test can be run successfully. Go ahead and run the tests as nobody, and assuming those all go fine, which they did for me, you can go ahead and make install it. In this one, we also have to move some libraries around, so follow the commands in the book for that, and then run the last command to begin using the new bash. Once you've unpacked the BC package, go ahead and apply a patch, prepare it for compilation, and then compile it with make. You can run a command in the book to check for tests, and you should expect about 10 of them to fail due to a roundoff error. Finally, you can use make install to install the package. The next 5 packages, libtool, gdbm, gperf, expat, and inautils, all follow a fairly simple compiling process, so this is another one where you can just go through the book and figure it out for yourself because it's really not that hard. Go ahead and unpack them, change to the directory, prepare it for compilation, make check it, and then make install it. Just follow the instructions in the book. Keep in mind that for expat, you may want to install the documentation, although that's entirely up to you and it won't affect the finished operating system. And for inautils, you do have to move some programs around in the last step. Our final package, Perl, clocks in at 6.2 SBUs, so it is a bit longer, but nothing compared to GCC, which we compiled in the last video. First, you can find the command in the Linux from scratch book to create the host file, and then we have to export some variables to make sure that it uses the correct libraries. After that, you can prepare it for compilation, make test it, and then finally make install it with a little bit of a cleanup command at the end. And that's it. We're halfway through chapter 6 and our second steps of compiling. I know this is a pretty short video, but these are going to get pretty short as the actual audio gets faster because there's really nothing to talk about. Just keep in mind that the actual compilation process will take quite a bit longer than this, especially if you're going back and forth and copy and pasting commands, but I hope that's fine because that's what you're going to get if you're making your own operating system. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.